Hi, Chuck Hawley from West Marine. You know, one thing's for sure, if you do any amount of sailing on a boat that has winches, at some point in your sailing career, you're going to drop one of those winch handles overboard. So when it comes time to replace it, West Marine has a great inventory of handles from a variety of different manufacturers. But how do you choose? There are over 20 different handles in a West Marine store. Well, let's take a look at some of the differences. The first obvious difference is that you can choose handles with different lengths. This is an 8-inch length, in this case a handle made by Harken. 8-inch handles allow you to have less power but more speed. So if you've got light loads that need to be spun very quickly, an 8-inch handle can be an advantage. 10-inch handles give you about 25% more power just because of the added 2 inches. But this makes your arm describe a larger circumference. And so as you're grinding, it's a little bit less convenient, and you have to have more clearance too. If you've got winches that are mounted up on a pilot house and you've got a Dodger, you may not be able to spin a 10-inch handle, you may be forced to use an 8-inch handle. My preference is to go with the 8-inch handle if you can possibly do it. It's just more convenient. This handle also has another interesting difference. It has a lock-in mechanism. This means that you have to turn it sideways, put it in the top of the winch socket, and then release it. And then it won't come out accidentally. This is really handy because if a sheet comes up and slaps it from underneath, it won't pop out and go in the water. So locking winch handles are a nice option. A locking winch handle adds about $10 or $15 to the cost of most winch handles. The next thing you'll notice is that there are a number of different materials that winch handles are made out of. It used to be that all winches were made out, or winch handles were made out of bronze, which then had chrome over it. Well, we hardly have any of those anymore. Winch handles now are usually made out of forged aluminum, like this handle from Harken, or forged aluminum, like this one from West Marine. This gives you an extremely strong but relatively lightweight handle. But now it's also possible to have handles that are actually made out of a composite material. Usually this is something like glass-filled nylon or some very tough plastic. And these handles are so light that they actually float when you drop them in the water so that you can come back and retrieve them, and then you don't have to come to West Marine and buy another handle. But we hope you do anyway. So in this case, this is a Titan winch handle with a single ball-bearing grip, lock-in mechanism, 10 inches long. You can also choose winch handles that have different handle styles. These are the new Lumar one-touch handles, and these are really convenient because the lock-in mechanism extends the entire length of the handle. These are available, incidentally, this is forged aluminum. These are available with a single grip, like we've been seeing, in this case with ball bearing, spins very easily, or a grip that allows you to have your hand here and the top of your hand here, and that's very convenient because you can put more of your upper body strength into it. Or what we used to see a lot of, but not so much anymore, which is a double grip handle. This allows you to put one hand here, one hand here, and really grind like crazy. So there are 3 different handle configurations depending on how you prefer to grind your winches. Incidentally, the very newest handle is this one. This is the soft touch handle from Lumar, and it's fairly similar to the one touch, except it doesn't have the full length button. You simply push down to release it right here. This is also a plastic composite with a nice grip. Put your hand on top of here, you're good to go. Brand new from Lumar, and we think this is going to be a very popular handle. So as you can see, there are a variety of ways to select a handle, 8-inch versus 10-inch. You can choose by material, whether it's forged aluminum. We actually have some bronze, chromed over bronze winch handles still in inventory, or whether it's made out of one of the new composites, whether it has a single grip or one of these kind of modified palm top grips or a double grip, whether it's a non-locking winch handle or a locking winch handle, and then there are a couple of different designs on the locking mechanism. You can find all of these winch handles and a bunch more at West Marine.